Okay, we entered a document. Let's re-enter a document. General ledger, document entry, FB01L 01 30201, 1300 P1000. Okay, P1000. Expenses 1300 510101. 1300 display document overview. Post document 101 was posted. Now we can go to more document display, and we have this document before us for expenses against cash, and these are some of the entries that we have made on these line items. Now these posting keys are basically the debits and credits. Now 40 and 50 in itself is a debit and credit. 40 is debit, 50 is credit, but it is only for GL module. For asset accounting, it will be different. For MM, it will be different. For customer and vendors, it will be different separately for each. So if we just have a look, the posting keys over here, we'll go to 40 and 50 first. So we have 40 and 50, debit entry, credit entry, debit and credit for G. This is GL. 70 and 75 is for debit and credit for asset. 80, 81 for stocks. Okay, the 8 series is for stocks. 9 series, it's for price differences, changes in stock, GR, IR, credit. Okay, so 9 and 8 are falling for the material inventory part, because material has to register financial impact, and that financial impact happens using entries in the form of entries, and those entries will then require debits and credits, and those debits and credits are basically then sub dedicated for each submodule areas and domains. For material, there's no one simple debit and credit as it happens in accounting books. No, it's not like in SAP. It's much more refined. Okay, so each debit and credit for every domain is separately defined. Okay, and for customers, we have C, which is 01 is for invoice. And then we have reversal as well, which is 11. 11 is credit memo for C, that is customers, that is a credit. Or if you want to reverse an invoice, we have 12 in credit. And if you talk about vendors, that is V. 21 and 31 are basically the keys. Credit for the vendor is given, or the invoice is raised using the posting key 31. If it is a reversal, okay, then it is a 21 and 22. Okay. And if it is a clearing or outgoing payment, then 25, 27 will be the posting keys. So that is basically how line items are entered. We can drill down into these line items also. And how do we do that? I'll just cover that in a moment. But before actually drilling down onto the line item level, molecular level, I just want to bring your attention to this, that we just entered a cost center, but since the cost center master data has profit center and profit center master data has segment, so one cost center as reported all the way to the segment level. Now, these three fields are unnecessary and empty. So what we can do is we can remove these fields. Change layout. In change layout, what we'll do is we have amount and we'll remove it by pushing this button and pushing this button and pushing this button. Training partner number, we don't need this. Tax codes, business area, we're not dealing with that. We need cost centers, transaction, counting, posting key, company code, amount. Okay. But if you want to bring in any field from here, then, for example, assignment. For assignment, we want that assignment to be after description and before transaction. So we'll keep the cursor or the highlight on transaction and we'll push it and it will be pulled in before the transaction part. And other than that, billing indicator, currency after amount. So we already have a currency, so we don't need that. Okay, dummy area, dunning area. What else do we need? I think nothing is much more. So we can actually save it. And how shall we save it? We shall save it with a slash, and we can also give a number to it, like 0 SAP, 1 SAP. These are for standard codes for templates that is defined. But if you want to assign any, then it will be like 9FI. Okay. VSNT was net, and it should have what? Alignment plus cost center plus profit center. Okay, we can also default it and make it user specific. Does not default. We'll just adopt it. Okay, and we have already adopted it. Okay, if you want to see it how it is, 9 FIV is VS and T. Okay, and now we have assignment. Now this assignment is basically coming from the master data of these GLs, which is the sort key. Okay, the sort key is basically is 001, which means posting date. So this is the posting date. This is the posting date. So it has auto picked it up. Okay, double click and we actually land up on the molecular level at the line item level. Okay, and this is how a document is basically posted. In a document, of course, we have integrations for PO, purchase order. Value date is basically for your invoices. If you have a payment term like 30 days from invoice date, then that is the value date from which 30 days will be. 30 days will be value date. The next payable date is the value date. Yeah, 30 days after. If we have a payment term, this value date will show the next payable date, the exact date when it will be payable. Okay, and we can also add a sales order. This is also integratable, and purchase order, and this is an internal order. Internal order is in the scope of controlling. Okay, so now next part is we'll check all of this as well, but we want to see the FPL3, and this is the GL report. Okay, the GL report count based all items. We have three categories, segments like open items, cleared, and all items. We'll discuss what is noted and parked items later on, but right now let's have a look at accounts, the details, and the transactions that we have. Okay, now we have two entries in marketing account. And why is it negative? It should be negative. Okay, now this is 22,000 in 101. Credit entry is 50. How come it is credit entry and not showing uh document overview? Marketing expenses, cash account is minus. Marketing is 22, but why is it showing negative over here? This is strange. Really strange. No, oh, okay. Marketing expenses 30201, 30201. Okay, this is 101. Okay, this is 101, but somehow it is showing it up over here for some reason. And we have marketing expenses 30201, and that's it. Okay, for two accounts. Okay. And now open items are those which are not cleared against a payment. Cleared are those which are cleared against a payment. Now this is valid for vendors, customers, and for GR, IR accounts for material management. Normal items, known items, parked items. Now, normal items is like the transactions that we have just passed. And parked items are those which are not posted but still in the parking mode. It is not influencing or registering any amounts in the financial side yet. Parked items means it is unposted items. So that too can be shown over here. Noted items basically are special GL items. We'll discuss about special GL. Now, these are noted items like down payment or um, it's like the security that you pay for your rent, where you deposit 2 months or 3 months of rent before taking up that place as a token of security that if when you would vacate that place, that amount will be reimbursed and given back to you. That is noted item. So it's a liability and it's an asset also. For the vendor providing you the material or that rented place, for him, it will be liability. For you, it will be an asset receivable. So that security for that rented place or warehouse, whatever, that noted item is a collateral that you place to give assurance. So that is called noted items. We'll see how it is made. Next is we will park GL account document for ledger group. FB50. Let's try this transaction. Okay, and it has a different interface. Okay, 0102 is 2025. 0102 2025. And a text expense 4004 30201 debit 4004 date star assignment over here can be 4004 4 value date again. It's the next payable amount 4004 4. This is PAP Dubai. Okay, we need our our company code. Okay, we'll have to enter. 302001 debit 441 credit 4004 enter. Okay, assignment to a CO object, which is controlling object. Our controlling object is cost center or profit center. Cost center is P1000. Enter. Okay. And simulate and park. We'll simulate it. Enter. So this is how this will look. Okay. And we can choose the layout again as we want to. Okay. And over here, the layouts can be different. Change current layout. And we can have different fields over here, and these sizes can be modified also. Okay, so marketing expense, this is the header level of your document, and we can complete it, save park document as completed. We can park it. So it will park with a document number. Document number is already assigned. So if we don't post it, then this number is locked and not assigned to any other document. Okay. And if you want to have a look at it, go to FBL3N, OOGL, all items noted and parked items, execute. And you have this parked symbol 4004. Okay, this 4004 is actually in the parked state. Okay, and we can post the parked document FBV0, edit a park GL document, post park FBV0. I guess it's FBV0. Yeah, post and delete park documents and FBV0. FBV0, this is the document, and continue. Okay, and this is where in park documents we have the option to change the amounts. Okay, for some reason, but the only thing that is fixed here is the document number. Rest all of the details are modifiable. Details. Okay, exchange rate, tax calculation, you'll see that. Release. Okay, now release will be discussed also, but later on. Save parked, or we can post it directly from here. Post. Warning is orange, so just press enter, it will go away. Document was posted. Okay. So that's it for today. It was a short one, but we'll continue from here.